Let's be honest here. This is nothing more than a shameless remake of that classic episode of South Park where Stan coaches Pee Wee hockey. You know it is. You know it is. Does that make this movie bad? Not necessarily, but you know where this comes from. Hi, everyone. And he's about to discover that. Okay. Anyway, hi, everyone. Winning it all takes some guts. Stanley's Cup, rated PG. Anyway. Uh, Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today we're talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. The first of two movies tonight. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. And that movie is You Gotta Believe. You Gotta Believe is directed by Ty Roberts. This is based on the true story of the Little League World Series of 2002, and it centers particularly on the team from Fort Worth, Texas, of young whippersnappers, led by their beloved coach and the father of two of the players, played by Luke Wilson, as well as their assistant coach, the always welcome Greg Kinnear. One day, while playing catch with his dear boys, known as Rocket and Peanut, dear old dad collapses suddenly. Turns out he has developed very, very advanced skin cancer and is looking not terribly long for this world. Now, struggling, but with his devoted kids and his wife, played by the always welcome sight of Sarah Gadon, in the least of the three movies she's been in this year, but still, not a bad film necessarily. They decide to rally their victory in the World Series around their beloved coach, and in the case of two of the players' father, hoping that maybe, just maybe, winning and doing well will help him, at least, if not feel completely better, at least rouse his spirits back. And this is the story. Let the underdog story begin. So, You Gotta Believe is, you've seen this movie before. Let's just get this out of the way. You've seen this movie before. All the way down to a cameo by Patrick Renna, who, of course, was very well known for playing Ham in The Sandlot, which is one of the best of this type of movies. And this movie clearly owes a big debt to The Sandlot. There is very clearly a debt this owes to The Sandlot. It's also weirdly similar to the movie released this time last summer, The Hill, which we reviewed around this time last year. And much like The Hill, even though it's a formula film, I liked You Gotta Believe. I did. I enjoyed this film. I thought it was a solid family sports movie. It's not anything more than that, but it's very good. And I think that Luke Wilson is very good here. Greg Kinnear is very good here. Molly Parker also shows up here as Greg Kinnear's wife. The kid actors are really good. Sarah Gadon brings a lot of her usual charm and chops to what is basically kind of a nothing role of supportive wife. And after the 1-2 punch of great performances this year in the likes of North of Normal and Coup, this is a little bit of a step backwards, just a little bit, but it's not, she brings the charm that she can. She's a fine character actress. There's not a lot to say about it. It's just a very simple, lovable, sweet movie that, got me. I'm not gonna lie, someone was about to cut onions in the last couple of minutes of this movie that were genuinely moving. And I think what kind of makes this formula forgivable here is this idea of the story of the father and the son, and how the significance of this game is to father and son, and how the weight of a son grieving his father takes on a bigger responsibility here. And I think that is actually very well portrayed, as corny as it sounds. And it is a little bit corny, but you know what? It works. There's some nice running gags. There's a wonderful bit involving one kid who has the hots for one of the other kid's sisters, is trying to impress him, and he's sort of the cool kid on the team, and much to the chagrin of her brother. Very funny. It just has a lot of heart, and it's charming, and you've seen it before, but you know what? Sometimes formulas are formulas for a reason, and this movie worked for me. I enjoyed You Gotta Believe. I thought it was a solid family film, and compared to schlock like Ryan's World, this isn't quite Inside Out 2 or My Penguin Friend levels of good, but it's still pretty good. It's still in the, it's a B plus to those movies' A's. But that's not a bad thing. That being said, You Gotta Believe. I'm not going to go all the way. I'm not even going to go pretty far, but I'll walk 2 blocks to see it. I'm going to give You Gotta Believe 4 out of 5 stars. This is a solid, sweet movie that I liked a lot more than I expected. And critics are being a little too hard on it. It's in like the low 40s. It's better than that. You need to go in knowing you're going to see a movie that looks familiar to you, and you'll enjoy it. Especially if you have kids. There are some kids in my audience who really enjoyed it. So yeah, especially if your kid is a baseball fan. This will be their next favorite. So yeah, it's a solid flick. Easy to believe in, to use the pun. Yeah, so You Gotta Believe, 4 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Here, talked about it looks good. Hit Pig, talked about it looks good. Mufasa the Lion King, completely unnecessary, but it looks fine, I guess. Monster Summer, talked about it looks good. Transformers 1, talked about it looks good. The Wild Robot, talked about it looks good. And was there shawarma? Yes, there is footage of the real guy and the real players during the credits. Also, there is a very brief something after the credits, just like a little bit of a message, kind of, but like a visual message, if you will. But very quick. But yeah, that's it. We will be back right after this for a review of 1992, which is the final film from Ray Liotta. And then tomorrow we do what is looking like, from all accounts, the double feature from Hell. Tomorrow, yeah. It's not too late to make the worst films of the summer list. Like the deadline is for any movie released up to August 31st. So between May 1st and August 31st, so it will qualify. But we have reviews coming up tomorrow for Afraid, Aida. Oh, how cute. And Reagan, which apparently is probably going to be the worst of the two. And then Sunday, we will have reviews for the documentary Gary, about Gary Coleman, and also a review of the drama City of Dreams. And then Monday, we'll have a review of the IMAX documentary Fly. Also next week, look out for reviews coming down the pipe for Beetlejuice, The Front Room, and A New York Story, plus Summer 2004 wrap-up, The Best, The Worst, and The Rest, with me and my pals. So that's coming up. And that's all coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Love you all, classes missed. I love you 3,000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, "Hey, Grant, I like waffles." It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything, and either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of You Gotta Believe? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we're all Raised on Popcorn. Big mouth, extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Like real soon. Take care, everyone.